Hi, I'm Denise Jaworski with My Hospice Experience.
And I'm your co-host, Ashton Balliot.
We're very excited today because we have a really awesome guest on the set, Mr. Frank Jaworski, my amazing husband. He is talking with us today about his experience with his father when the decision was made to put him on hospice. So we're hoping that this episode helps you with your journey. Stay tuned. Hi there. I'm Denise Jaworski with Abundant Hospice, and I am very excited about our Hospice Experience series. And I have a very, very special guest today, my very own husband, Frank Valentine Jaworski. Thank you so much, sweetheart, for joining me.
You're welcome.
I am very excited to get the opportunity to interview you. And I know that a couple years ago we had to do this journey and make this decision with your dad.
Yes.
So if you don't mind sharing your experience and some of the hard challenges that you had during it, I'm just going to ask you some questions. So hopefully your experience will be able to help our audience.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Yeah, well, the first thing right off the bat was my dad was in Tampa, Florida, not here in San Antonio with us.
Mm-hmm.
So logistic-wise, it was kind of tough.
Mm-hmm.
Talking to him on the phone a lot, and hopefully getting the truth about how he was feeling and things like that. But he was hinting at things like I can't drive anymore, my eyesight, and so I can't cut the grass anymore. So we decided to start cutting his grass, getting that cut for him, and sending him food because he couldn't go to the grocery store anymore.
So we were trying to manage, you really, as his son, manage the things that you would be able to take care of if you live close by.
Right.
Utilizing resources that would be able to step in and take care of those things.
Exactly.
Those signs probably started year and a half, 2 years.
Probably 2 years before.
And you started having to call him more often.
Right.
And we could hear it right in his voice.
Exactly.
And so what did hospice mean for your loved one, for your dad, when you had to introduce that conversation?
Well, it was with us owning a hospice. Yeah. With us owning a hospice, I knew what type of care he would be getting. So that was a load off my shoulders, to know that he finally agreed to do it because, as you know, he was very stubborn at first.
Very stubborn.
Very prideful, but I believe there was something went off and clicked in his head that it's time. So that gave me comfort to know that he would be getting at least some care because he lived by himself.
Yes, and originally that had to start with us finding one in Tampa.
Correct.
And so we were on the other end, not us, our hospice in the beginning, starting his care, but having to find one all the way in Florida, managing that from here in Texas. We had a lot of foresight given what we do. So do you feel like that he received it in the beginning well?
No, I don't think he didn't.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, he wouldn't even open the door for them.
Correct. Well, I think he also had a problem getting up out of bed quickly.
Yes.
So, and that's actually the reason why we had to get him here, because with the day that I was visiting with him, that he was in the living room. And he wanted to go to his bedroom, and the nurse said, "Well, you have to be able to do that on your own." And so he got up and he tried, and he didn't make it. So that's when they basically said, "You need to go to the hospital.
You're not safe being home by yourself."
You're not right."
And he didn't want to leave home.
No.
Because years prior to this, we were trying to get him to do the assisted living, independent living route. Mr. Stubborn wouldn't hear none of that.
Correct.
So you're talking about a situation to where we had experience in knowing how to navigate this, and was not even being allowed to navigate it because of the stubbornness of a family member. That was
Exactly.
hard. And I believe that happens more often than not. And I believe that as parents age, whether it's they're trying to protect their children or if it's just pride or stubbornness or all
of
the
it.
above.
All of it.
And it's like, oh my goodness, it's a lot.
It is.
And we're in that sandwich generation to where we're having to look after the care of our parents, our loved ones, honoring our mother and father, which is what we're told to do.
Yep. In the Bible.
Trying to live your own life and work, go about your day to day, raising children. And it's a lot to get caught in that sandwich generation. And that's really the purpose of this and all the content that we put out at Abundant Hospice is so that we can educate people as much as possible how to navigate these challenging situations.
Yes.
All right, so I have another question for you.
Okay.
How did the hospice team support you during this difficult time?
Well, the hospice team there was good.
Mm-hmm.
But when we flew him here, the hospice team was much, much better.
Well, yeah, because it was abundant.
Exactly.
So kind of talk about that because I believe that there were some team members that really stepped up to help make that happen to
Yes.
get him here.
Yep. CNA Vanessa Cantu, we flew her down to Tampa.
Mm-hmm.
I was already there actually, taking care of business, and I met her, and my dad met her at the airport, and she flew back with him, and we put him in the hospice house that we have over there on Blanco,
Yes.
and everyone was wonderful, and I really didn't have anything to worry about then. I was like,
No,
I'm good.
he was in such good hands.
Yes.
And I do believe that we both seen the relief come off of him. And then he literally expressed, I should have done this sooner.
Yes.
So all that time of us trying to get him here. And then he gets here. And he was like, wow.
Yep.
And the love.
Right. He could have had that love a lot sooner and that support a lot sooner.
A lot sooner. It was so amazing how they loved and cared for him. How long was he with us?
About a week.
A week.
And that was it.
And that was faster than we thought it would be.
Yep. Yeah, I remember you and I making his last meal. Yeah.
Father's Day.
Yep. And I made steak and you made mashed potatoes and corn. He was like, that's the best mashed potatoes I ever had in my life.
Good stuff, babe.
Yeah.
Our hospice journey's not been easy. Our hospice journey is a family. Had a couple family members that we've had to have on hospice personally. And then we start our own hospice and have your dad and other loved ones we care about on our own hospice. Mm. And many of our team members, parents, loved ones have been on our hospice. But the journey for hospice and owning and managing one, it's not always easy, is it?
No, it's not easy. You get emotionally involved.
What do you think our greatest challenges are as being owners? What do you feel like that is?
I would have to say is the employees. They are the ones that actually have to deal with that on a daily basis, taking care of people. And then when they finally pass, yes, it's very hard.
Very hard. I believe that's why the memorial service that we did last night was so important and powerful, because it does help put closure. Because I do believe that there's so many times that we're going through the motions and patients are coming on and patients pass away and patients come on. And it's just what we do every day, and we never take it for granted. And we never are unappreciative of the task that's at hand. I believe the Abundant team very much so is servant. We have such servant leadership, such servant hearts. But at the same time, there has to be some closure added to that, because that's a very heavy burden that they're carrying.
Every day.
Every day. And I do believe sometimes that that's why turnover can be so high in hospice, because it is a lot scary.
Yes, it is.
Well, I was super honored and grateful to be able to have you to chat with today. And I hope that this interview inspires others and helps others know a little bit more about who we are and the fact that we also have our hospice story and our hospice experiences personally, and that our heart is for this and for the community and for the people.
Absolutely.
Well, I really do hope that you guys enjoyed this episode, and make sure that you guys follow along our episodes. We hope today's episode reminded you that even in endings, God is still writing beautiful stories. From all of us at My Hospice Experience, stay grateful, stay faithful, and stay abundant.